Hello everybody, my name is Mason and welcome to Let's Play Amadeus, an Amnesia custom story that's actually been highly rated over on the website. This is a custom story that I've heard a lot of good things about, and I am aware that Markiplier has already done a Let's Play of this. However, I actually sat down and tried recording a part of this, but after I finished recording it, I was like, oh no, Shadowplay kinda didn't capture it. So I'm gonna be using OBS, probably moving to that, I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna start a new game. Why not? Just get right into this. I've heard a lot of good things about this custom story, and I want to see if they're true. So let's just sit down, relax, and enjoy the horror that is Amadeus. If I believe, Amadeus does have something to do with God, because Deus means God in Greek, or Latin. I think it's Latin. Yeah, it's Latin, my bad. Okay, I'm gonna move my tea away from my microphone. Okay, let's begin. It begins. Every journey begins with a single step. This is step 1. So, let us begin. I really need to get my mouse off of whatever it was on, so I can begin. Okay. So, I do apologize if I do move to this first bit of game a little fast, because I ended up playing like 46 minutes worth of this last night, and was actually able to make some progress. It's just, unfortunately, I was unable to get this completely captured correctly, so that just proves my inexperience in recording on PC. I've always been a console gamer for my entire life, so let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't want to skip through this, so
Sammy?
Oopie.
Sammy?
Oopie Sammy. Oopie Sammy. This is a really nice, very nice stuff in here. I'm gonna get part of a dollhouse or something. Don't know. You know, and I really love the Amnesia custom stories, you know, and I'm very happy that there's still an active community behind it. And if I ever get the chance, I'm gonna try to buy Soma, play that. I was a stupid kid once upon a time and did some stupid kid things and tried recording Soma back when it first came out. This is a very pretty dog. And a poor child, too. But I've been a fan of Amnesia for a long time. You know, I'm still happy that there are modders still making it. And I might even try to do the Dark Descent actual Let's Play at some point. Oh. 2 guys walking. It's interesting. What is up? And now we can move at our full speed. Now, making much better progress in this. Jump scare, none. Okay. And I really love the sound design in this game. And this, I'm fumbling my words. I don't know what to say. But I was always a fan of Amnesia, just because of the way that the developers at Frictional Games are able to make the game. And what sucks that, you know, Machine for Pigs, when that came out, I had such, you know, hype for it, and then I watched the Let's Plays back when I was a wee child. And, you know, it kind of terrified me. I'm still a little bitch baby, but anyway, we're gonna shut this behind me, just because I'm a responsible adult. Jack-o'-lanterns, must be Halloween, Hallows Eve. Coming up here pretty soon. It looks like they used a lot of resources from Machine for Pigs as well, because this is a more recent custom story. I believe it was made back in December. Last year finally went to full release. This looked like they had some... Definitely looks like they used assets from the Machine for Pigs and boat. Alrighty. Just got knocked out by something. What is it? Ah, it's a very early 19th and 20th century, late 19th century policeman does. But on stage he morphed into his alter ego, the amazing Alduin. It was the stage name of his father and his father before him. The possibility that the line of succession might end with Cornelius himself was very concerning. Alduin. Alduin. I remember hearing that name from a game before, just I don't remember where I've heard the name Alduin from. Alduin. Do not remember. Ooh. Amadeus. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest. I was stumped in that main first house for like a good 10 minutes, not trying to figure out how to get the window thing. I didn't even think to look out the window to activate the scripting to allow me to go downstairs, but anyway, we shall now begin with the adventure here. Yeah, I get my mouse. Board's a little situated. Good here. Seems counterintuitive that they don't hide a key somewhere for me to unlock this, but anyway, there's a chair. Is there anything of use here? I don't remember. I do want to apologize for the the sporadic upload schedule. Like, I tried to do it every Wednesday for some reason. Because that's when the first video went up, the FAQ. And I missed the upload last week with the Minecraft video because that was just long and my upload speed's trash. So, I don't know. And I have no idea how long this custom story is, so we might actually be on this one for a decent amount of time as well. I do apologize for my microphone quality in the other parts as well, so I'm gonna try to fix that here. So, whatever. You know, I made the barrel jokes, but the barrel, you're gonna be useful. Okay, I see that my right mouse doesn't want to work in this game too. It wants to be a left mouse as well. So, barrels. However he did that, I don't remember how. Felix made the voice back in the yesterdays of 2014, 2013 PewDiePie. There's that guy. I don't think he's gonna attack us, but he shouldn't. And it's very pretty. I will say this game is still very pretty, even to this day is very pretty. I've always really enjoyed, you know, this game, just the modding community behind it. It's very fascinating how well this game is still, you know, well supported by the community, and still getting frequent updates on Steam as well, which is nice. I mean, I do want to see Frictional Games make another game in the Amnesia series, but, you know, maybe another game in Soma, because Soma was really good. From watching the Let's Plays I did. So, yeah, I really want this, I want the community in this game to still be around. And I know Amnesia is probably another one of those quote-unquote view bait videos I talked about in the very crappy Minecraft intro, but I mean, I still enjoy the game. I mean, it's a fun horror game. The custom stories make for unique content as well. And I just gotta figure out other games I want to play. So, box some bread, some cable touchy devices. We got the gramophone. Wind her up.
This is not a final effort to redeem my soul in any way. There is no forgiveness for my actions. I've begun to realize that. I've been beyond salvation for a while now. What remains here is just a feeble attempt to spite the entity that haunts me. Feeble in that my chances of success are slim at best. I can't even begin to imagine the level of confusion As evident by your capture, I'm not the good guy in this story. I'm a man driven by passion, the passion that eventually chose to destroy him. Alas, here I am. This part requires your utmost attention, for time is of the essence. The tether that binds all living things with their respective souls is called the silver cord. If you want to save your brother, you need to cut the silver cord through which he accesses this world. Beware, for she is well fed.
Okay. Alrighty then. I do want to go ahead and apologize if the game is dark on your guys' end, which it might very well be, and my monitor might just be a little too bright for my liking, so I might have my monitor settings turned up a little too much. So allow me to try to fix that here. Very professional I am, I know. Extremely professional here. Okay, gamma, that's what I gotta adjust. Boop, boop, boop. I want to set you back to default. There we go. Now it makes it everything much darker. But it doesn't look very good still, but anyway. I'm trying not to be a cheater. Okay. Okay, maybe it would be nice if I moved this brick. That would have been nice. Alrighty. Kerchonk. And looking over... So, his father was an introverted man. He spent most hours of the day in his secret cellar room, working on his next big trick with great determination and passion. Well, determinism is another word as well. I'm not familiar with that word. Then again, I did go to school down south, so... Let me just upgrade the gamma up to level 1. Because that's the default of the game. And for some reason, my monitor decides it wants to be brighter than it should be, so it's kind of giving me an unfair advantage. But whatever. Whatever. Shouldn't matter at all. So anyway. Okay, got some Industrial Revolution era steam engine blueprints for some machinery. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. So I'm trying to do the... No, I'm trying too hard to be PewDiePie right now, honestly. Very nice. Anyway. Chapter 1. The Man Behind the Drapes. Alrighty. Okay. Very, very fascinating, I have to say. Very fascinating. And this is a very beautiful mansion. I'm guessing the darkness isn't going to be able to show up, so I can't interact with the main door. But anyway. Because the door not open without a key. There are several horror games that I do want to do Let's Plays of, but honestly, I don't know if they're worth doing. Like definitely I want to go back and play the original Dark Descent. Like, I did that on my own a few years ago, and just never had the real reason to. But... So... This is a very, very beautiful, I will say. With the key. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. We've got a note and a key. Picked up the study key.
Yet another evening of utter embarrassment. Yet another evening of half-empty seats. My act does not compel to the masses like it once did. The audience claps out of sheer courtesy. Those claps are but a painful reminder for a showman whose ears still remember the deafening sheer of a crowd in awe. The shearing meant more coppers, but what really kept me going was the look on their faces. In this age of reason, the world is sensible, materialistic, and solid to its very core. But if you manage to fool them, even for a second, then you can make them doubt. I haven't seen that look in quite some time now. Seeing a dove vanish into thin air or a woman being sawn in half does nothing for them. They've seen it all so many times before, and they are keen on reminding me of this. Soon enough, vegetables will replace words as the main outlet for their disappointment, I'm sure. To have the crowd cheer again, I need to make them believe my performance on stage to be real. I am prepared to do whatever it takes to make that happen. I refuse to fade into obscurity.
Alrighty. He seems to be a type of failing magician in an age of reasoning after the Enlightenment. And I'm sorry about knocking into my Bluetooth speaker I have on my desk, but my mic picked that up definitely. I saw it in the wavelengths in Audacity, but anyway, let's head down into the study, where we are sure to meet our main antagonist, I'm assuming. This game's got a lot of atmospheric horror right now. Yeah, I don't like this at all. But anyway, in we go. The introverted nature of his father really took a toll on his mother, and made her seek appreciation elsewhere. Cornelius never really got to know him. He felt him as a father, no doubt, but he would always admire his passion. Alright. Very interesting, and I'm pressing... Oh, jävla helvete. Okay, Memento, just scare me. I need to search the study for clues as to what's going on. Okay. Makes perfect sense. Seems like a reasonable explanation. The door's open. It wants me to go through there first, but I'm not. I know as to how these games work. There's a Newton here.
During the late 18th century, a mute 6-year-old boy by the name Amadeus performed in Hungary. Amadeus's act consisted of him tapping out letters on a board, spelling out the names of dead family members of the audience, and sometimes full sentences that made sense in the context. But what the crowd found most fascinating was that Amadeus wasn't a normal boy of flesh and blood. He was an automaton, a machine, if you will. Amadeus would be best described as a mechanical medium. The amount of credit given to the automaton by the public amuses me. Clearly, credit is due to the creator of this mechanical boy, the Dutch watchmaker Luc van Doren. What he managed to achieve would make any modern clockwork look primitive in comparison. It is said that Van Doren modeled the facial features of his creation from a death mask of his own son, who he lost to influenza at the age of 6. Every night for 8 years he worked to perfect his work in dim candlelight, to the extent that he went blind. Van Doren became more and more detached from society, and passed away penniless and alone. The whereabouts of the automaton remained unknown until just a couple of weeks ago, when it appeared at an auction house located here in Colorado Springs. I have put every last penny I have up on this offer. This mechanical boy is the answer to my prayers. This remarkable machine will save my career and ensure my future welfare.
Alright, so you are a failing magician who relies on an automaton to fool the world. Interesting. Yet highly disturbing. I don't want to head through here yet, as I need to get the lantern from this room in here. So... I know there are some of those. And I've always been curious as to really the, just, you know, just some of the genius that goes into some of these custom stores. They're really unique. Which makes me, you know, I'm very happy, like, as to what some of the, people that create these custom stores can do. So what do we got here on the board? Is it just a blank board, I'm guessing, at the moment? So we've got one stencil. Put that in there, and we get the T-boats. Okay. Alrighty. Nice lantern. It's like the same sound effects as the one from, Machine for Pigs did, just not as, you know, electronic-based. As that one was much... so lantern off. Okay, I thought it was lantern oil instead of off, but... Anyway. There's the stencil. We'll go back and put that on the projector. Very, very interesting is this. Got two there. This one. So. Oh man. So. I really just don't know what to say. Like, the game is fantastic. Like, I've always enjoyed the Amnesia games, and plus all the custom stories behind them. Open locked. Guess on the other side. Perhaps. Yeah. Okay. That's always nice when you hear a bunch of footsteps. You can't identify the source of. It's always very creepy. Stencil. That's number 3. Instruments. Didn't want to press Q. Some instruments in here. Yes, we do. Okay. Very, very creepy. Got some oil. Nice. It's always nice. If only I could find me a tinderbox, it'd be even nicer. This gramophone is meant to scare you. I learned that the hard way when I tried recording this the other night. Yeah, creepy. And jump scare. Just a random gust of air. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't corrupt it. Please don't record it. Please don't corrupt this. No. The game just crashed on me. Oh no. Oh god. I'm hoping this doesn't corrupt my... Oh, no. This better not corrupt my recording again. Oh, no. Okay. Amadeus stop bat. Okay. Please. I hope this didn't just corrupt my file. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So, let me see. Okay. Please tell me the autosave was close enough. I'm hoping this didn't just corrupt my entire... Okay, this autosave's at a good time. Okay. Right back here at the beginning. Okay. That's whatever. I could speedrun this hoe. Okay. It isn't that much of a problem. I have no idea as to why the game crashed. That's always nice. Whoa. I love it when my game crashes on me. Yay. That's always lovely. Video games aren't meant to crash on you. So... Nothing in there. Is there anything of importance in here in this room? I don't... Yes, I overlooked you. I don't know if I overlooked that one or not, but... I could probably just time-lapse this in Sunny Vegas, but... Creepy dude. Oh, it's creepy wind. Da 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 da. Creepy footsteps. No. Come on. Come on. Open. There we go. Grab the oil. Not gonna do the... jump scare. Okay, now we're back. Okay.
The package from the Colorado Springs auction house arrived this morning, and I am relieved to say the automaton is now in my possession. I was of course very eager to test its capabilities to distinguish fact from folklore. The results were very pleasing, yet in many ways unnerving. The machine operates as expected. You ask it a question, and it taps out letters on a board and forms an answer. I started off by asking it my mother's maiden name. To my amazement, it got it right, except for the spelling. I never expected the quality of the answers to be of such disturbing precision and accuracy. The thought of this only being the symbiotic rotation of cogs and sprockets really baffles the mind. Although I must confess, a machine of this kind could make even the most rational of minds question itself. As a magician and illusionist, I have seen and mastered the most cunning of tricks, but nothing comes even close to this level of deception. Luke Van Doren truly was a genius. Although the whole session was pandered with awe and wonder, there was one instance that confused me greatly. Shortly after I had finished asking my questions, the automaton started to move its hand. It spelled out the word hungry. Does this highlight a flaw in Van Doren's engineering? For practical reasons, this is what I will assume. Any other tempting explanation would be nonsensical. This afternoon, I performed a hastily put together act for my manager, Mr. Cameron. Needless to say, he was astounded. He immediately contacted the owner of the Longmont, the finest theater in Colorado, and booked 12 shows, first one being just within a week. Things are finally taking a turn for the better.
Huh. That seems kind of suspicious that he would be taking advantage of a robot that might be possessed, as things in these games tend to be. Okay, some more oral. It's nice. So, it's kind of a thing. So we'll find some tinderboxes eventually. That does kind of give that away. Bioluminescent flowers in the Early 20th century. I'm guessing this is this takes place in the early 20th century. Or maybe late 19th. If I was a betting man. There's an owl. It's Aaron Kruger. The owl. Oh, sorry for those of you who haven't read the Shingeki no Kyojin manga. I just dropped the name of a very important character. Alright, game. I see what you're trying to do to me. I've played these games before. I know how they work. It's not gonna get me this time. Okay, I just get a text from somebody. Thank goodness my phone is on mute. I'll have to check that here in a second. I'll go ahead and check that right now, as a matter of fact. Alrighty, so let's see. So we've got this guy. Let's put number 3 on. Okay, upside down. Okay, might be our dude, what's his name? Houdini. Oh, and I'm guessing that is our guy. And that is Amadeus. Okay. We got someone knocking at the door. Alrighty. Okay, I hear you. Yes. Okay, and down the rabbit hole we go, I guess. Why not? So, this was where I was going to end the last episode, and I guess I'll go ahead and end it here. So, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you guys want to see more Amnesia custom stories, more Amadeus, go ahead, let me know in the comments down below. Click like, subscribe, hit the bell thing to know whenever I decide to upload, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.